Hello my creative friends, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I wanted to film this video just to show you a really quick card you can make. I got my inspiration from a card I saw on the internet. Can't remember who it was now, I'm sorry. But they had used some dots paper and some buttons and some other things, and it was different than what I'm going to do, but it gave me great inspiration. So first off, I used the paper that it's in the current idea book and catalog. It's a Hostess paper pack, and I don't know how I missed this because it's so girly and cute and me. So I'm going to use this dots pattern. I cut it at 4 inches, and then I cut it again at 2 inches. So this is 4 by 2. The card base, I thought would be nice to have it as a tint card. So I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cut it in half at 4 1/4. So then you have 4 1/4 by 11, and then I scored it at 5 1/2, folded it at 5 1/2. So your card base is the standard card base, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but a different fold, so it stands up like that. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just round the corners at the bottom. And then I'm going to round the corners on one side, one of the short sides. The card that I saw kind of had a bow with buttons, and this would be really cute with some of the brights buttons. But you could just tie a little knot, or a little knot with baker's twine or linen thread. You could also tie a bow, but what I did is I just had this little scrap of let's see, Whisper White satin ribbon, and I tied a knot in it, and it's not even, but it won't matter. What I'm going to do is take a little snail and run a little snail on the back part here. Then all you're going to do is wrap it around. If I can get that in the frame. You want to try and get your knot in the center. And that looks pretty centered to me, so I'll wrap it around the back. I'm going to just tighten it a little bit here. So that's the back side. And there you go on the front. Then you're just going to do snail again on the back here. I'm going to turn it towards me so it's easier to see, but I'm basically going to attach it right down here in this bottom third portion. Once you have it where you like it, just push it down, make sure it's well adhered. And then to embellish it, I thought I would use these butterflies. I've been using them a lot this week. For some reason, they just remind me of Mother's Day. So I have Concord Crush, Pacific Point, I think. And I have my last one here is Rich Razzleberry. So this is how the embosslets come. You put your piece of paper inside, close it, and it says place this side down. So make sure you have that side down, and just run it through your Big Shot, which I already did obviously with all 3 of these. And then you just pop your butterflies out. So look at how cute that looks just up there in the corner. I didn't notice that. So just choose which ones you want. For this teeny tiny little butterfly, you'll probably have to take a glue dot and using your fingers or your paper piercing tool, I just have a needle here, I've just kind of rolled it so that it's a little bit smaller. Stick it on the back and then stick it on your project. And there you have it. Quick, easy card. Even if you don't have any ink or stamps, you can still make this card. You can leave it as it is. You can use your punches. Maybe you have some heart punches you could sprinkle on there. Just leave it as a clear banner. I think this is cute, simple, easy. You could write out Happy Mother's Day, thinking of you, happy birthday up here. Or you can go one step further and use some stamps if you want. I stamped It's Your Day. I used the word window punch and punched it out. And then I stuck a Post-it note on it and stuck it in there again so that I could get it a little bit smaller. Then I took a piece of Melomambo and punched that out with the word window punch. Layered those two together. Then I took my same blue, which I think is Pacific Point, and the modern label punch. And then I'll just layer those together. I think that's really cute. I kind of like having a sentiment up here because it creates that visual triangle. But I also like it without anything. So I'm not sure what I'll end up doing. Here's the You're Sweet. And if you want to add blue in. Cherish happy moments, or without the blue. You could stamp it in black. You could stamp it directly on your card as well. So this is basically it. A quick, fast, easy card if you need a last minute card, or even if you don't. I think this is really a fun card. Head on over to my blog, heatherscreativeblessings.blogspot.com, and I'll have pictures of the different ways that I finish off this card. Happy Mother's Day again to all of you. I hope that you get some time today to get a little creative. Bye.